Guys, this is B Red,
And this is Blake.
and this is Poor Therapy.
We are not licensed professionals.
That is correct.
Get, get
If you
that out of
guys
the way.
need licensed professional help, there is plenty of it out there.
And if you need help finding one, we don't mind helping you find one in your area or, you know.
Yeah, I mean, all you mainly gotta do is just Google it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. All right, give me 1 second.
Oh, no. Here goes Brad with his holding us.
I gotta sign into the thing that makes it go to like YouTube and
Bro, you know the saying, like, hold your horses?
yeah.
You know why what that means?
Uh,
Like, they're telling you to hold your horses, They're telling you to be stable. To keep horses in a stable.
okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah. I
right.
thought that was cool.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, man. It's been like probably a few months ago.
You just Googling old sayings?
No, no.
Alright, God. Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta find a piece of paper.
Here he goes. He's leaving us again. One day he's gonna outgrow us and leave the show.
No, I had the wrong password. I got so much crap I gotta remember. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day, and
Are you having a good day, bro?
I'm having a pretty good day. Hasn't been a bad one. Mainly just been, at the house with the baby and with Haven and just,
Doing your fatherly duties.
yeah, just doing the fatherly duties.
Oh, we gotta go online on the other.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right,
There we go.
All right. Now we're online on Kick, YouTube, and Facebook. But I don't know where the Facebook is because every time I tried to find it earlier, I couldn't get it to pop up.
Like searching it or on our
Like,
page or.
so I was messing with it. So like, it's supposed to be linked up to our Facebook page,
Yeah.
and I was like, just messing around, going live, and then I'd get on my phone and like try to look it up,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find it at all. Like, I don't, I copied the right RSS feed key and everything, so I'll have to,
Yeah. What the hell?
I'll just have to work on it later. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day, and just
Feel free to text or call in.
yeah. If anybody, you're just feeling down or just need somebody to talk to about any topic, and I'm like literally any topic, you can just call or text the number on the screen, and then we'll give you Poor Therapy.
You can use like a different name or you can let us know beforehand, like if you don't want your experience to be known
Yeah,
in
yeah,
to your name.
yeah. If you don't want anything attached to you, you can just make up a code word or something. Just make up a fake name if you want. It doesn't really matter.
And we'll go deep into your problem.
We'll go as deep as we can. Like I said, we are not professionals at this, and we'll do our best. I mean, you're getting the opinions and advice from normal.
From two people that ain't had a chance to judge you. Really.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we're open minded for the most part. I did enjoy our last call, even though we had a little bit of technical difficulties and
Yeah.
everything. And she's pretty awesome. I'm actually going to make her a shirt and send it to her.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I asked her shirt size and everything. So
Good. I like that.
yeah, and she's agreed to get back on whenever we need her.
Yeah.
So that's like just
That's like a reassurance. Like,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
when we're like, man, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because guys, that's a problem. It's hard to get on here like
What
four times a month.
I will say it's hard to find people, surprisingly, that will try to call in and just talk to you. Like
Yeah.
I've shared and made like tons of TikTok videos.
We've handed out flyers.
Yeah, handed out flyers. Like, for some reason, it seems to be insanely hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even though it's hard, we're still gonna.
Well, I hope people's checking us out. Like, even though we may not be live, like,
Yeah.
at least just checking out the videos.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah, just checking out our videos and whatnot. And I did get a comment from somebody on, I think it was our 4th video. And
yeah.
yeah, they was like, "Keep it up, guys. Y'all are doing great. I love to see y'all grow."
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang. I love hearing stuff like that.
I know I did too. When I
Like,
seen that, I was like, "Oh,
Did I be
like,
smiling so hard? Like, you know.
oh man, I hate these stands."
I know, man.
Oh. All right. So the reason why we had to put these stands in is because on the last episode when we was talking to that individual, I kept hearing
Rattle.
yeah,
That's
it
the only way I
was
can
like
explain
rattling,
it.
and it was from us just touching the microphones. So this is one way that I'm trying to make it to.
I liked them here. Like, you took them down. It was all right. I didn't mind holding them either.
I
I
felt
was
like
able
they
to
were
lean back. Like,
well, the reason why I took them down is I felt like they were in my way, and like
I mean, they are a little like.
And then I was watching podcasts where they was just holding them, but I think like maybe their mics have like the soft stuff all the way around it.
Wouldn't it be weird to have like one of those clip-on ones? Like, and we just sit here and talk like we're talking to each other.
Actually, so if we, like I said, if we haven't done the whole live thing like out at the carnival or whatever,
Yeah.
interview in person by the end of this year, I'm gonna make myself do it next year, and I'm gonna buy one of those.
So like we just clip it on their shirt.
Yeah,
and
you
clip
just clip it on your shirt. Ooh.
Make sure you pull out the
All
messages.
right, wait a minute.
Oh shit.
Just got a text.
What up? What up?
All right, let me text this person back.
Yep.
They just said, what's up?
They said, "Ayo, poor therapy."
How do I text back on this? All right.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I like to keep that down.
How you doing today, buddy?
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the fair thing. So yeah, like eventually I wanted to get to where like we'll have somebody having a camera, like just holding a camera or something, and then we just walk out and just talk to people. Like I'll get a wireless microphone.
Bro, yeah, well, you hold the camera one time and I do a person, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, that we could do that.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. All right. I'm trying to maneuver this thing.
Sometimes, bro, you amaze me with like how sometimes you have it all together. You have it all. Then like, like something like that. I'm like, yeah, bro, well, I'll just hold the camera. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, I didn't think.
Well, I mean, you can't think of everything.
No, I mean, you try to
So-
though. Yeah,
I try to cover the basics. Just make everything easier. Somebody did comment on our TikTok video. Might have been the one we just did,
oh shit.
but
Keep it coming,
They-
guys.
all right. So whoever Ike is. Oh shit. All right, my bad. I didn't want to. All right, so whoever Ike is said, "I'm gonna invest in this." So I mean, hey, if you want to help invest in everything,
Yeah, man, we're down to listen.
and investing doesn't just mean money. Like your
Yeah.
time, like just like sharing everything, liking, following our pages, like that all goes in that category. And we thank you and appreciate you so much if you do.
Yes, definitely.
And one thing we got to get better at is we keep forgetting the camera's there.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of waiting for someone that watches to be like, hey, like, it would be better if y'all looked at the camera a little more. But
I know, but I always forget it because like
we
it's
grew
hard.
up as a respect thing, like looking at the person that's talking.
But like
you know?
not only that, like all the like the information of everything is right here.
I know.
So like I look at this to see myself. Like I look at this to see.
I
like,
can't help to watch me and you,
I
like
know.
just
It's
like,
hard. I don't get how other like podcasters and like people with huge shows.
I don't
like-
either, bro. I just don't ever see myself.
But
like,
also, I actually know how they do it. So instead of us, like we only have one camera,
yeah.
they have like 6 or 7,
Oh, dude.
And like they record it all and then like piece it in
Piece
and
it
then
in. That's where the
yeah,
editing comes in. That's
yeah.
why.
That's a whole new ball game. That
Oh
that is
man,
so hard.
dude, we would definitely need help with that. Or I would have to get my own computer at the house. So
Well,
I would like to start doing that. I'll learn how to do it, bro.
I am going to try to invest in another computer.
Why don't you just get the computer for me for Christmas, and I'll do all that editing,
But
bro.
yeah, we just got a shit ton of profile views. Excuse my language. And we got some more followers. Hey, that's good. So the
Thank
quicker we
y'all.
can get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, and then we can just go live on TikTok like that. That'll be
That'll
better.
be so much better, bro.
Because all of our support is coming from TikTok.
Because I mean, our concept's great. Just once we do start getting calls and stuff, like
Yeah. Yeah, but all the love is coming from TikTok, and I'm sharing it on like Facebook. I'm sharing it on Instagram, Twitter.
TikTok be
Uh,
sharing love.
I made a
TikTok be
couple
sharing love.
YouTube shorts and put it on there. Like I'm sharing it out everywhere, but TikTok seems to be the only thing that we seem to be grabbing. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
And man, I've hated on TikTok.
Well, I mean, I have to, but it's all right. But yeah, uh, let's see. What should we get into today? Like, since we don't have a caller yet, and we're still waiting on this guy to reply.
Well, I got my stitches out today at the hospital.
So, for people that don't know, Blake cut himself while he was working.
It was just a little one. It was only 3 stitches. I was just bleeding everywhere, so
Yeah.
made it seem a little bit bigger than what it was.
Yeah. Well, at least it's healed and you got your stitches out now.
Yeah.
My freaking legs. So I know like people on the camera can't see, but I've got like 30 bumps on each leg, and it was from standing out, talking to a friend
Yeah.
for like 3-4 hours. It
Like
was
just
kind
standing
of
outside?
well,
Like
we was like we was just talking about like everything.
in your yard out here?
No,
or-
no, no, no. This wasn't my yard.
I
This was like
got you.
this was like right beside like the woods.
Oh, chiggers?
No,
No.
mosquitoes.
Oh. Yeah, bro, they be eating. Yeah. They
Yeah,
be eating
and
us
like
up.
I felt a couple, and I was like smacking them and whatnot, and then like yesterday and today, like I've really like just started feeling like all the bite marks and everything, and they itch so bad.
Oh, man, I know.
It's pretty tough. But yeah. Um,
Like poison ivy and shit, dude. I'm allergic, so like when I get it, it spreads everywhere, and like you don't even look like the same person.
now
I, like swell up.
I'm not allergic to either, so I can just like sit there and hold it, and nothing will happen.
Yeah, I think you should clear some paths out for me if it was bad.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah. Let's see. Monday is gonna be pretty stressful. I'll be at work, but I'm either gonna have Carmen or somebody else put Haven on the bus.
Yeah.
Because Monday is the first day of school, and she will be going into first grade.
Oh man.
So,
First grade. I remember first grade.
yeah.
Do you remember who your first grade teacher was?
My first grade
I
teacher
remember.
was Mr. Bunn.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had him?
Yeah, that's who I had, bro.
All right, all right. What, in Shenandoah?
Yeah,
Yep,
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
probably in that class together.
how the hell? I don't remember you in my first grade class. Or wait a minute. Actually, I think I do. No. All right, I do. I do remember you in my first grade class. Because if I'm not mistaken, did you go to Grove Hill?
No,
You didn't go to Grove Hill at all?
I went to Stanley. I was back and forth between the two.
Or maybe I feel like I went to Grove Hill in kindergarten, and I think all the schools had a field trip there.
No, it was at the Imagination Station, wasn't it? No.
God, I don't even remember
It might have been
now.
at Grove Hill. It was, dude. Cause yeah,
I feel like when I first met you was in kindergarten.
cause my best friend Bradley, his name was
Yeah.
Bradley at the time. He
Yeah.
went to Grove Hill, and I remember that field trip there because I was hoping I'd seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was only kids in our age group, and he
I
was
think so.
older.
God, I don't know. It's so hard to remember back then.
Yeah.
But I had Mr. Bun. He was pretty cool.
I thought he was the best teacher. I loved like me and Cole would get into jump rope
Yeah.
like competitions. Like
Yeah.
we was unstoppable.
But my second grade teacher. I don't remember who my second grade teacher was.
I think I was in Stanley.
I don't remember who my third grade teacher was. Dang, this is.
Oh, I done started something now. You done forgot.
I do remember my fourth grade teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's the first grade you start. Like you had homeroom, and then you had science and a different.
Well, not only that, but that's the first time like the old friend group.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention their names.
No, I got you.
That's the first time like I was in a classroom with all of them, and we would do this stupid game. And what we would do is we would have this science book.
Yeah.
All right, and it had a bunch of pictures in it. Well, we would look through the pictures and just try to find something perverted.
Oh, dude, I do remember that. Dude, like I remember. Dude, y'all started that game. You and Dylan Wyatt showed me. Oh, I didn't mean to throw. I had to edit that out. But dude, remember, dude, the Ice Age one.
Yeah.
Remember how funny that was, dude?
Yeah.
We laughed.
And we would just do the numbers, and then we would go to the page.
Yeah.
Yep, and then just, oh my God.
You remember that time
great.
during the SRL test, the dude's name I just said?
Yeah.
He was causing a scene, and the teacher went to move his desk. Remember, he made that face, and he was like like he was reversing. He went,
yeah.
Like during the SRL test, bro, dude, I still laugh about that when I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro, I forgot that was you and him.
We made that game, and cause see what was happening is I was like in the first row, and then down at the end of the first row
was him,
and
then I was 2 tables over, or 1 table over. I feel like it was 3 tables, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then the other guy was all the way in the back, and so we would just do this. Yeah.
CS?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
We would just do a number, and then we would flip that page, and then like some of them, like you would just like bust
out laughing, bro. I
like,
mean, everybody's quiet.
Everybody's like looking at you, and I'm just like, oh my God, like.
Dude, we'd be so red in the face, like. Remember, like Hope.
And the teacher could never figure it out.
I know, bro. Well, she was a little slower too.
Like she was a little on the older side, but I mean, she was a good teacher for the most part. She was just trying to teach, and we was being dumb, and we found a new way to interact with each other while she was teaching.
Bro, I remember when I came back to Shenandoah, like that's what made me feel welcome. Like I was so nervous, like all the classes before that. Then we had library, and like of course I was like, man, ain't nothing cool gonna happen here.
Library.
Like yeah, that's when it would happen in the library. That's when we would show the pictures, like.
Yeah, but most of the time it would be like when we was like in like homeroom and.
Well, no, that was the first one that caught my attention. Then like, I'll just never forget Sid on Ice Age. Like, he would make that face, bro, when I would look up. Like,
oh man, God, see that's the good stuff.
Yeah, bro, ain't it?
I wonder if kids do that,
bro. I remember something embarrassing happened to me, like in elementary school.
All right. Before you do that, do you remember when we was in 8th grade and we had the classroom behind the cafeteria? You'd have to walk out.
Yeah.
And then
we had gym together. First period.
Did we? Let's see. I don't know. I honestly can't
maybe
remember.
We didn't. No, maybe we didn't. No, we didn't.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I didn't have no classes with you. I wished I did.
But we did have a class together. You don't remember behind, like, all right, so where the middle school is now.
Yeah.
You go out the doors.
Yeah.
And you have to walk up to one of those buildings.
Yeah.
Because it was me, you,
and
then the like almost the same group.
Like Aaron and
CS.
CS.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
we would like wrestle and shit before
Yeah.
Mr.
Oh my
Smith
God,
got there.
bro. Yes.
That was great.
Mr. Smith ended up hating me by the time it was over.
I know, and that sucks because
I mean,
Mr.
bad,
Smith.
dude. I returned my book to him the next year, and back then you used to not be able to graduate if you didn't pay for the book or return the book.
Yeah, you had some
Well,
type
dude,
of fine.
I returned it to him right there, right on his lap, and like when senior year came, like 2 years later, the book was never found. I was like, dude, I went back into his classroom.
He probably. Well, I don't want to say that.
Like
about
2 years
him,
later, bro, during the SOL test, he was the dude presenting like
yeah,
the papers. He wasn't
Yeah.
even my teacher all year long. He goes through all the rules, goes through the sample
I think
questions.
he skipped you or something.
He didn't give me the papers till he said, "All right, you can begin your test." Bam! Then he slapped everything on my desk. I was like,
I remember that.
"That's fucked up, bro."
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember in 6th or 7th grade, like it was real cold in the classroom, and I had like the sweatshirt on, and the teacher was already like mean and like, but he kept looking at me, and I was like trying to warm up my hands, dude. Well, I kept doing it, and every time I caught him looking at me, I was like,
Yeah.
I was kind of like watching him, like to see if he was watching me. Well, he stood up. He said, "What are you doing?" Like I got my hands in my sweatshirt right here,
Yeah.
like, and I'm doing this number. He stood there for literally all class. He said, "No, what are you doing?" I said, "Dude, nothing. Like my hands are just cold." Like I didn't really talk actually.
Yeah.
Like he was implying some weird like playing with my fucking wiener kind of shit, bro. Dude, he was for the whole class. Bradley stood there and made me feel like that. Well, no, like, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. All right. So
Yeah.
he thought that you was like playing with yourself.
I guess so. Yeah, looking back on it, yeah, bro.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Dude, I hate that happened. Just cause like when I looked at him and he looked at me, he thought I was up to something, but I was like,
You know that's had to happen before. For him to
Dude.
think that's had to happen.
the whole
before.
class, bro. Like I felt
And
so
then-
awkward the
And
whole
then
time.
he probably said something to other teachers.
I know.
And he's like, "Hey, I think Mr. Hilliard's
in
is,
6th or 7th grade.
is touching himself." God, that would have been great.
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
they did, and
Oh yeah.
they
Oh,
be
yeah.
talking.
Yeah. You ever wonder about like what they said about you? This is I don't know, like that's something I never thought about.
Well, they had chances, report cards and
Oh,
like when
yeah.
parents would come in, like you had your chance to say that I was a bad kid, but you said I was a good kid, so
You want to know one thing I regret?
making teachers cry.
No. I kind of regret not taking it serious because like
Me too.
that like even like high school, like I mean some of them may, but like when I was in high school, I really didn't I didn't care. I had the ability to like pass with straight A's,
Yeah.
but like I just I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna skate by with C's, and I didn't take any of it serious, and I just wish like if I had the ability or whatever, I wish I could go back and then reapply myself and take everything serious. That way I can get the most out of it.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, like I slept.
Yeah, me
during,
too.
especially in high school.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't give a fuck. Like I would just sleep most of the
And,
time
it's
or
the fact
goof
that
around.
a lot of our friends done the same thing, so like we didn't feel like how many people was sleeping, dude? I remember I'd be like, man, should I be putting my head down? Like I
Yeah.
really want to. Like if it's only one person in the classroom, you can be like, oh man, you're gonna tend to think they're probably gonna be the piece of shit and be lazy. But when you have half the class sleeping, every single class you got,
Yeah.
you're like, man, everybody else is doing it, even though that's a bad way to be.
Yeah. You just kind of like everybody does it with everything. You just follow in line.
Yeah.
It's kind of like automatically if you don't like really think about it.
Yeah. Which we thought we knew it all.
But yeah, just thinking back, like I wish I would have took it more serious. Like maybe like took some computer classes and stuff like that. That way, I'd be like way better at this than what I am. Which I completely suck, guys. Like if anybody can go into the messages and hit me up and like give me some tutoring or
Bro,
whatever,
I probably
whatever
know
you
more
want.
than what you think. Cause all day long,
Well,
I mess with 2 different computers.
I can do all this. It's just when it gets into like the editing and like the going through and like trying to take away certain sounds away from this sound
Mm-hmm.
and like all that is
Well,
like it's
I was
pretty overwhelming.
I was making songs there for a little bit using Rap Chat and stuff, so I know how
You was
to.
making songs?
Yeah.
What kind of songs were you making? Like raps?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, bro.
You
Yeah,
got
I can't
any?
believe I didn't. No, but
So
like
you so
I
you
know I remember the words.
you went through like a rap phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go through
I
that.
made a few songs. Yeah. Put them on Facebook and all, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
the quality's kind of bad, but like,
It's like, all right. Can you just say a little bit of one?
yeah.
All right, let's hear it. All right.
All right. For some years now, yeah, I've been soul searching. My heart's been through some strain that's really started hurting. I contemplated suicide, tried to end but didn't die. My fresh new 9, yeah, it was fully loaded. I put it to my head thinking, damn, they even told me that doing drugs is really bad. My mental state is fucking sad. It's hard to have pity on someone who does it to themselves, yeah.
Okay, that's
For drugs, I was loaded with some wealth, not talking money wise. I'm talking about my spiritual health. God, Sim. Yeah, that's good.
all
That's
right.
good.
All right,
That's
that's
good.
way better than I thought you was gonna do. But okay.
Yep.
Is that something you wanna like pursue or?
Yeah, I've always wanted to pursue that. I would love to make music.
Well, it's not hard. All you gotta do is download a Spotify account.
I do, but then
And like Spotify right now, like if you get on like a streak or something or whatever.
my problem is I don't like to do no editing, and every time I make a song, like if I rap it all the way through and get to the last word and fuck up, I delete it.
Well,
Like I don't edit. Like
I
I
know
just
what a lot of like rappers or song makers do is like they sing the song over and over and over and over,
yeah
and then they piece them together and like
yeah.
get the best word out of this one, and like
And then
it's
then after
pretty
you make it, you kind of like then you sing it that way.
yeah. It's
I guess I just expect to be like, I don't know. I don't try to sugarcoat it and make it like. I feel like I should just be able to play a beat, rap on it, and boom, produce
well
it.
yeah. I mean those are like kind of like the original rappers, but then like right now you got this new age of what is it like auto tune rappers.
I mean, not. It's not like they're all bad, but like, yeah, like just
Yeah, but like without auto tune, they probably couldn't do it.
yeah. Well, my
So,
voice is kind of shitty too.
yeah.
That's one thing. Like, yeah, when I worked at the river the first year, had the songs on me and played it a few times, but yeah,
Huh,
I just
okay.
wasn't like I need to be straight into it, like instead
Dang.
of holding back my voice and
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit harder.
I wish this guy would message back.
I know.
He just said, "Hey yo, poor therapy."
There ain't no other ways we can be receiving messages and not know it or
No. But yeah. Let's see. What else can we deep dive on? Um.
I don't really know. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Let me think of something. I can think of something.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh god, a long silence here, bro.
All right. Sorry about that silence.
I've been
people.
getting my old lady into watching like UFC fights, like
Oh really?
because the first fight she ever really watched was the Nate Diaz and Jake Paul fight. Because
Yeah.
I ordered that.
Oh, that's
'cause
the first one.
yeah. So like it was a bad
Okay.
representation of Nate, but
Yeah.
today I made her watch like the first and second Conor
Now, Nate-
McGregor fight with
Nate is one of my favorite fighters.
Mine too,
Cause he's like all cocky and everything.
bro. The best fighter. You ain't gonna put if every time they fought, they had to fight till one of them died or quit. Nate
Yeah.
Diaz would win every time.
Well, he's got hell of endurance. So
Yes, bro.
like he just like keeps getting hit, and then like he pops back up, keeps getting hit, pops back up. Like,
Another dude gets tired and he's like slapping him and hitting
Yeah.
him and
well, that was my favorite thing to like see him like what would they call it, like a Boston slap or wherever they're from.
the Stockton slap.
Yeah, Stockton slap. Yeah.
I ain't surprised, motherfuckers. I love it.
Yeah. But I went through a UFC
Yeah.
kind of streak. I watched like all the fights and stuff like that, but I don't know. Now it's becoming harder and harder just to find time to do that and
God, I
everything.
love it. Well, that days they do pay-per-views this day. You got work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing is I don't want to buy a pay per view that's fucking $70.
Yeah, but man.
What I
Them
do,
them boxing matches were good before Nate's fight too. It was all a good watch. It was good.
well, all I do is just I just wait for the crap to come out on like the internet or whatever, and I'll
Yeah.
just watch it that way.
Yeah. But sometimes like I want to watch the fight the next day after it happened, and it's like only the highlights on YouTube, and they fly through the fight, and like I like to see a moment when a dude gets tired and when
Yeah. What's your viewpoint on Connor?
he just needs to work on his endurance. Other than that, though, he's a good striker.
Yeah, but
When he
like,
focuses on his ground game, like against a baby, done all right. I mean, maybe not the first round. He was, but couldn't do this. But man, he does got it. But the steroids, he's using
well, yeah,
steroids.
he's definitely on something right now, and not only that, but he's not taking everything as serious as he was. Which I mean, if you get $700 million,
Yeah,
you're not gonna really fight like you used to either. That's why I don't think he's gonna be the same fighter going back into it.
fighters in the
Which,
UFC tend to reach their height, and then
well,
like
yeah,
it's hard to stay at that peak.
but like, I just don't think we'll see the same
I don't think
Connor.
we will
Like,
either.
nah, I think he doesn't have the same mindset. He doesn't have the same like
He
even
does.
like when he
He does get that
moves.
tiger in him though. Like
I don't know. I don't see him winning. When he does come back, he's supposed to come back in December. I don't. I don't
depends on
see
who
him
he
winning it.
fights. He's supposed to fight Michael Chandler, right?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I haven't really kept up with it as much. But what do you think on Jake Paul?
I respect it. I
Yeah,
used to hate on him, but I'm
yeah,
a
I did
hater.
too. So I thought like he's a YouTuber and like money's getting to his head and everything. But then
Yeah.
I seen he did like his own association.
Like everything we would be doing, just imagine like me and you being like, dude, we're gonna do a podcast and get on YouTube. But we're also gonna lift and we're gonna box. Like,
Yeah,
dude, we ain't doing near that work.
yeah. Well, I mean, like you could tell, like he's serious about it because he's constantly like, I watched a couple of his there was some stuff on TikTok
Yeah.
and it was like him of like doing drills and like hitting the bag and
Yeah.
like lifting and then running like you don't just do that
Why would anybody why doesn't it people only
and
hate him because they're jealous.
yeah, and he doesn't need money now. He's pretty loaded. Like if he stopped fighting,
Just stop hating on him. People just show him love. Damn man. He's definitely working harder than you. No, I'm not saying you, but I'm
well,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah. Well, it's just different lives. Like he's got different responsibilities,
yeah.
priorities. Like that's just the crazy thing of everybody's life.
Yeah.
But what do you think about his brother?
Also same thing. Dedication.
Me?
I get where when Jake said that he feels like his brother was playing both sides, but
Oh, so you listen to that?
yeah.
All right. So, that's.
I just hope they're not trying to build up to them two fighting. I would hate to see
Do you
them two
listen?
brothers be broken up
Do
or
you
something.
listen to their podcast?
No, I've heard like little parts of it.
So, the thing that you're talking about is Logan's podcast called Impulsive,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pretty much saying like how like Logan like just kind of like butts in and like tries to uptake him or whatever, and then Logan is saying like, hey, like I wanted to do this before you, like you stole that fight from me and this and that, but
I get both sides, but damn, man, they should have had these conversations when they started feeling like that.
and
Now it's done built up.
here's
Because before they was helping each other,
yeah,
and up to that point,
but
along the way, they felt that way. They just didn't say anything. Now
yeah,
it's like all coming up.
but here's also the thing, like everybody that's watching them can see that Jake is taking it way more serious than Logan. It looks like Logan's just chasing the money. Like Jake's actually taking
Yeah,
the
because
fighting
like he's
serious.
yeah, yeah.
Like that's what it looks like, and like that's what it sounds like.
I
Cause
mean, but Logan has a respectable career too,
well, yeah, he's in the like the WWE
and
and
he's got his prime drink. I love drinking prime. I
yeah,
love it. It's good.
it's all right, but I just stick to my plain old water, and then every now and then Pepsi, which kills me, but it's all right.
Like just support each other. Y'all
Yeah,
two brothers support each other. Y'all got love for each other. Just if Jake asks Logan to not bring a prime bottle in, then just so be it, man. Your company's getting big. It's all good. Like
yeah. I
just
mean,
be happy that your brother is where he is, and like imagine if Jake was a piece of shit and Logan, same thing that's already happened, but that would always be a topic. Well, how's your brother doing? Like,
yeah.
so just they're both doing good, man, and they work hard. Shit.
Now, do you know about the Tates, Andrew Tate and
Oh
Tristan
yeah, I
Tate?
love Andrew Tate.
So I like him too. I think he's got the right
At first, I didn't
mindset.
like the fast talking, like, because usually a fast talker is a bullshitter.
Well, usually like when people talk real fast, they're like there to like manipulate you and like
Yeah,
yeah, because like you can't like pay attention to what everything they're saying. But
yeah, he's definitely a good man.
I had a couple different viewpoints on him. Like at first, I was like,
Me too, me
like
too.
what the hell? Like this guy's kind of the way they made it sound like is like he was like uh what is that called, like misogynic or whatever, like where you're putting girls down and this and that. But I stumbled upon like more of his podcast and his episodes and stuff, and I just started listening to him. And yeah, I mean, what he says isn't crazy.
Nah,
It's
man. Like,
that was the life 50 years ago.
I mean, Andrew Tate's the type of man, like, the people that's cussing him out, calling him misogynist and shit, like,
Yeah,
he ends up, when he goes into prayer, he's praying for him. Like,
yeah.
and never mention it. He's definitely that type of dude.
Now he is Muslim, so what do you think about that? You don't.
He used to be Christian, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
just pretty sure, like,
he switched to Muslim because
Christians ain't good at standing for their beliefs. And, I mean, it
yeah,
shows.
yeah. Now
It shows.
Tristan, which is his brother, he's the Christian.
Yeah, he's a good
And
man, too, I think.
yeah. Well, I mean, I like both their mindsets,
Yeah,
and
me
they're
too.
entertaining. Like they can hold you, and like what they say, like keeps you grounded and everything.
Damn right.
And it's not like all crazy crap.
He's really just, I just feel like he's a holy man. So, like, usually it's good things coming out
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
mouth.
But
He has a lot of people talking shit. Imagine trying to keep that. Like,
well, I
just
mean, it would be
imagine.
hard, and like now that he's got to deal with like the Romanian court crap and
Yeah, and, like,
whatnot.
falsely accusing him and stuff.
Did while we're talking about court and crap like that, did you hear about Donald Trump and his lawyers being arrested and booked
No,
and everything?
that's all fake.
Well, I mean, his jail picture came out.
Did it?
Yeah, I seen that just like 2 hours ago. But I was reading an article where him and his lawyers were like locked up or something. But I don't think it's his lawyers he has now. I think it's his lawyers he had before
Mm-hmm.
on some other court case because he's got like 20 or so like
Yeah.
court cases at right now, which is kind of insane. But I do not think he's gonna stay in there. So I think he's gonna get out. He's still gonna run for president. I hope either him or JFK Jr. wins. Those are my two top like people. Although there is some other guy that I've seen is kind of popping off. I don't remember his name though, and he's somebody new. But he seems like his viewpoints and everything. He's all about kind of like Trump, like where he wants to jumpstart America, get us going, and like having like all of our energy sectors full blast.
Mm-hmm.
Which there's like a two-sided thing for that. So like yeah, if we blast our energy sectors, so like that means like we're burning coal, like we're going to the max with everything,
Mm-hmm.
like solar, all that. Uh, if you do the max of that, like obviously, there's gonna be accidents. You're gonna have more contamination. You're gonna have more spills. So I mean, you just gotta like pick which one you want more. Right now, I would say we boost everything up, get everything back to normal like it was like 5, 10 years ago, and then slowly kind of trickle down on the accidents and stuff, or maybe change regulations, whatever
Oh
the
yeah, safety first
yeah,
always.
whatever to get that fixed, and then just keep striving to make better technology. The more technology and the better stuff we make, the better we can like
Be productive.
yeah, be productive and fixes the future. I do think that technology is something we need to keep putting money and investing into to get it better and better, because with the technology we have right now, I do not see that pushing us like the human like
Like
civilization or whatever.
like a beyond a certain point.
Yeah, I don't see it pushing us too much further than where we're at right now. Like if we don't get better technology probably within the next 50 years,
We will.
we'll probably burn out and die in like 150 years.
I mean, we already had to use science to produce enough food.
But well, yeah, but I have different viewpoints on that.
Yeah, me too.
So my viewpoints on the whole food system is like it's good that people can modify like vegetables and stuff to survive certain poisons. But I mean, you still got to think like those vegetables and food and whatnot soak in those poisons.
Yeah,
So
bro.
there's traces of whatever you put on them in there.
Like McDonald's fries, bro. After they spray their field, they can't go in the field out in the field for like 2 weeks, or they'll die.
Now it's a funny thing you said something about that, because I seen a TikTok about that where McDonald's, they spray this chemical on their potatoes, and then like the farmers don't go out there for like 5 days, and then after they do, they collect them all and put them in this huge air controlled like biodome,
Yeah.
and then they have to let the potatoes air out for like I think it was like 24 hours, or like no, it might have been a couple weeks. Like they have to air out for a couple weeks before they're edible, because they have so much of that
Yeah.
chemical in it that they're not edible right now.
Dude, I think all McDonald's food's like that. You ever threw like a sandwich out and your dog didn't get a hold of it? Dude, it'll sit there. Ants
Well, it
won't eat
won't
it.
it won't like rot.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
It just gets hard and like,
yeah. I mean America, like I love fast food. Like I had Wendy's the other night,
oh, Wendy's.
but America, I wouldn't overdo it. Like
Yeah.
I won't constantly eat fast food throughout the week.
No.
I'll do it like maybe like
2 days in a row or something.
like once a week. I think is like what we do with
Yeah.
fast food. If that, like I can't remember the last time I had fast food other than
I really don't get it much either.
yeah the other day for Wendy's. But yeah, sorry we're like topic jumping and everything. I mean,
We didn't really have any
we had
ideas.
well we had a plan caller, but certain things arise and
Yeah.
we'll figure all that out later. Damn it. So it says that our Facebook thing is off, but the other two are
Wow.
on. I don't know. It's something I'll have to look at.
Should we go ahead and stop it so it ain't too long?
Nah.
No.
It'll be alright.
All right.
But apparently on this news article it says President Joe Biden might have a new scandal to worry about. What's your viewpoint on Joe Biden?
Dude, he is so far gone.
So my viewpoint is I don't even know why he's running, really. Like there was a video of him being down in Hawaii, and this woman was like saying like everything she lost and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and like I mean I get he's old and everything, but that's like a point, like you want to stay awake.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there, he was like falling asleep, and
He's just being puppeted.
the woman just lost everything, so like you gotta see how that made her feel. She was probably live it. But
People hate
I do
Donald
think,
Trump so bad they would have rather pick Joe Biden.
and see,
I'm not
I
even
don't get
political
that.
like that. I don't either. Like, shit, man.
Like, I don't know. I think we should have the best of the best running the country.
Yeah,
Um,
every 4 years we're supposed to pick the best candidates to run for president. How are we getting the candidates we're getting?
well, that's because I mean it's all lobbyists, and
Yeah,
then you got all these like huge corporations donating millions of dollars for like certain
promotion and
Congress members, and these Congress members back this president, and it's all about money, honestly.
horrible money and power.
Yeah, and I mean, Biden's the easiest to control, and you don't want to know why? Funnel money. That's basically it.
Yeah, shit.
That's just
He probably
like
needs the money to live.
like sending the other billion or millions of dollars for Ukraine again, which I don't even think we should be in Ukraine. We should deal with our own country. Um,
I disagree. Fuck Russia for doing that shit, man. Come on, dude. They are purposely
yeah,
disobeying
but here's
the
the
United
thing.
Nations.
Yeah, but so does other countries.
Not near
North
as often.
Korea.
Like, we know if there's going to be a problem, most likely, after the United Nations meet. But, dude, pretty sure Russia has came to agreement with stuff in at the United Nations, and fucking next
Yeah,
day,
but then we just break our treaty from the United Nations just yesterday or the day before by saying like, hey, we're gonna make 30 nuclear warheads a year now. And it was supposed to be like Russia, China, all of them signed it. So nobody has been making nukes other than Iran, which
is Russia the bully? Do you think Russia's the bully? The only
that
the only type of man that's worse than a bad man is a good man that does nothing.
so the bully thing, I honestly think it's a little bit of both. Like I believe like we're like we're bullying and plus Russia, but like I do not think we should be over there. We shouldn't be worrying about another country right now when ours is falling apart from the inside.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I think like after like we fix our streets, our cities, we get like all the homeless, the drug addicts, like everybody that's living on the street and everything, we get them fixed, help. Then we start worrying about some other type of country that most of America will never see.
Man, they've already talked through this. There's yeah, it ain't no helping people. Like, they'd rather try to kill them.
Well, right now, like 60% of Ukraine is destroyed. So like all the buildings over there like are shot up, blown up. Like
Yeah, man, if we leave, what could happen? Like, fucking Russia just gonna take over Ukraine. Like, it's nothing.
well, I mean, see, I can see both ways though. Like it just gets a little too iffy.
It's all for money and power. It's
Well, yeah, I
horrible.
mean it all is for money and
Like,
power.
Putin will sit there and say, invade Ukraine, because he wants the resources. But, dude, you're putting your people, like, you're letting people die.
Yeah, but I mean,
All for a goal that, shit, by the time if you achieved it, dude, you would be almost dead, Putin.
yeah, I mean
Like, I
that
don't
is
get why
true.
these older men chase these money and power dreams that even if succeeded, like,
Well, they want to have a lineage. They want to have like, he wants to be like revealed as like the greatest in Russia and this and that. Which I mean I respect him for having so much love for his own country. We don't
yeah,
really have that in our politics anymore, even though he is a dictator. But
yeah, damn right. He don't
but
love his country. He
this
must not.
this news article right here says Donald Trump arrest live updates surrendered uh, for racketeering charges in Fulton County. So I can't play the video because that would be copyright and all that. But
Is Ukraine Russia's like neighbor?
yes, so like Ukraine is like directly like right beside Russia.
How do you say you love your country? You love your home. Do you hate your neighbors?
I mean, technically, the people in Ukraine are Russian because it's only been 40, 50 years since Ukraine split apart. So, I mean, there's still people who consider themselves to be Russian in Ukraine living. But like I said, it's a big mess. Like,
Damn right it is. I feel like it just all comes down to people not
and
wanting to tell Putin no.
well, and another thing is like, so America is basically using the Ukraine crisis as a funnel for money. So we're just throwing money over there, and Ukraine is paying for all of our weapons. And the bad thing about that is if we were to go to war right now with any other country,
Mm-hmm.
because we've gave Ukraine so much ammo, so much missiles, like half of our stockpile, and like anybody can go and look this up at the DOJ, whatever.
Dude, all they would
Uh,
have to say is sign up for the army. If you have your own guns, bring one. If you like, give you a
yeah, but
bonus to sign on. Like
but I
if you
mean,
brought your own guns, like
I don't think that will happen because for one, so many people now, like you can go sign up for the Ukrainian army right now. They'll fly you over there.
yeah,
So like if you wanted to go over there, you could go over there. But so many people's lives are intertwined now that like there's rarely anybody that wants to go to war.
yeah. Why would you?
They would rather
Stupid.
like sit here with their family, make sure their family's safe. Which I mean, I get that. And like I said, my viewpoint on the whole Ukraine thing is I don't even think we should be over there. We have too much shit going on
I mean,
in our
when
country.
it comes, yeah, when war is mentioned and everybody starts making nukes, like
Yeah,
that's stupid.
which is I think is really gonna like
Then if every nuke went off, I mean,
oh yeah
no one's gonna live. Like,
yeah we would be screwed. Oh, and another thing is so do you know the Ragnar group off of from Russia?
yeah,
Do you know what they are?
yeah,
It's a group of about a half a million, maybe not even that much, of soldiers. They're mercenaries. They're Russian mercenaries,
mm-hmm,
and I didn't mean to minimize that. They're mercenaries, and what happened was the Wagner Group was in Ukraine, turned around, came back to Russia because there was a lot of like operations and stuff, and Russia was firing on the Wagner Group. So the head of the Wagner Group, I can't remember his name,
yeah,
uh, came back to Russia, was gonna have a coup or whatever. He locked down like this whole city. They shot down like planes and stuff that came in,
yeah.
and then somehow Putin was like, "Hey, like let's stop this. Like, come to Moscow, talk to me." So he did. He went to Moscow. They had their like meetings and stuff,
Yeah.
and he was leaving either yesterday or today. I didn't really pay attention to when it happened. I was just reading the article for what it
Mm-hmm.
said, and their plane, as he was leaving to go back to his place where he had all of his soldiers,
Yeah.
was shot down. And there's a video of like the plane in the air, and then all of a sudden a missile from the side hitting it.
Damn.
And so far, uh, Ukraine is saying that Putin did it. Putin is saying that Ukraine did it. So nobody really knows. But the Wagner group, the the soldiers and stuff, I guess like they had like you know their leader and then like people below him.
Yeah.
So the people below him told Putin like we're gonna get you back and threatened him and stuff. So we'll see.
What they do?
Well, they haven't done anything yet, but they did say they are gonna get revenge.
Like they're plotting something.
So it should be pretty interesting to see what unfolds from that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pay attention to that. See if I see anything on it.
But that type of crap is pretty scary.
Yeah, bro.
Let me see here. Las Vegas flooding sweeps people away. That's pretty crazy. I know since that helicopter, or not helicopter, hurricane happened on the West Coast, on
Yeah.
California, they got a crap ton of rain. So pretty much all the rain that we were supposed to get, like on the eastern side, we're in a heat drought right now,
Yeah.
And usually it stays pretty wet over here. Like we don't really,
Like the plants grow good and.
yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's just a message I got. Sorry
Okay.
about that, guys. Let me turn this on mute.
That's loud.
But yeah, so like all the rain, like it usually stays pretty wet around here, but we're in a drought right now, and so yeah, so that hurricane had most of our rain, and it dumped it on California, which
God.
California for some reason, like just this year alone, has gotten record amounts of water. So I think what's kind of happening is like the climate change. Like I don't know if like you believe in like global warming and all that crap.
Yeah. Shit's definitely
Climate change has
changing.
kind of switched. So instead of like California being this like hot desert or whatever, I mean it still is, but they're still getting way more rain than they've ever had.
It's kind of like us
And then
becoming that now.
yeah, and then we're getting a drought, so we'll have to, like I said, see where that all goes. It's kind of just a big mess.
Next time I have to bring up like the magnetic poles switching and all kind of shit.
Oh, so I know about that too.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Yeah. What I'll do is like in the middle of the night and stuff when everybody's asleep and like I get a little bit of quiet time or whatever, I'll just scroll through and like I'll read stuff like that.
Me too, bro. Most of the time I don't search nothing. Most of the time, like I just kind of, I wouldn't call it scrolling. I would just call it reading.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
reading, diving deep into shit.
I think all this is just crap.
Yeah, a lot of news is crap these days.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch it now. And I was telling my
You got so many
grandma,
reporters and shit writing just stories like when they
yeah,
can.
well,
Like,
just to get eyes or clicks or likes. But I was telling my grandma like, cause she still watches the news every single day
oh
and like this
goodness.
and that, and I was like, there's no point in doing that anymore. Like you can definitely tell, like they have an agenda. They're pushing the agenda because like you never see anything good. It's just
Never.
all bad, and then it's just like over and over and over
We've done
and
caught on to
over.
that.
But
You can tell that they're pushing something.
oh yeah, yeah,
Sometimes it's just like excitement. Anything to make the story a little better.
then that one dude I was reading, the Rich Man North of Richmond song guy,
Mm-hmm.
Oliver Stone, or I think that's his name. He turned down like another huge like multi-million-dollar deal, which is insane. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but they own the rights to your music and like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. He's doing the right thing.
Apparently there was a assassination attempt on Kim Jong Un.
No shit.
I want to read about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see, Kim Jong Un assassination attempt. This is from K News. Ugh, I don't know if that's very reliable, but let's see what they say. Says he's increased his security measures and surrounded himself with armed guards. Oh, so apparently somebody had a bomb
Oh man.
and it exploded in I can't say the city, but I'm just gonna try to Pyongyang. That's whatever the capital of North Korea. I mean, if you really want to know, you can Google it. But yeah, apparently
But the
somebody.
blast occurred 2 months ago.
Oh shit! I wonder why nobody else heard about this.
I know.
He probably kept it on download because I mean his country.
It's like lockdown.
Yeah, like
city.
he's got it locked.
Yeah.
Huh. Alrighty. Well.
Yeah. They lie to their people all the time.
Yeah, I think every country does really.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think like any don't. Let's see. Really don't see anything else that's kind of catching my eyes. I am wondering what the new, the new sickness is gonna be.
Oh, this year.
Yeah,
It'll be something different. It always is.
I know.
They'll probably
And,
just
and you gotta think like if we think that, like other people are thinking that.
they'll just say it's look. here the like
Yeah.
they'll say it's a new COVID variant. Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Putin's troops ambushed overnight. Some type of video. I'm scared to play things, like to play a video or
And
whatever,
like
cause
get copyright and
yeah,
some kind of shit.
cause I mean I was reading stuff about it and like there was people that like would play a video and then they would get something in the mail, like a bill or whatever
Oh yeah.
from the people. Like either you got to take the video down or like you're gonna have to pay like $9,000 or something like that.
Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
insane. And I can't afford a $9,000 bill right now.
Me either. Like,
So
dude,
that's why I was
I'll
like,
die before you get a penny of that money.
yeah, I was like, I'm just not even gonna try it. Huh? A Chinese nuclear sub crashes near disputed waters. That was 6 hours ago. And see, that kind of crap is kind of crazy too, because
I
like,
know. I see all kinds of stuff like that.
well, there's multiple countries that have nuclear subs. So like, they're down like and because once you leave, I think it's like 50 miles after the coast,
Yeah.
it's international water.
So
So
like anybody.
anybody can be in there. So like, there could be two new. I mean, obviously they would know because of radar, sonar, and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I'm sure they know like where they're at. I would like to know how they communicate with each other, or if they do at all.
They do through radio.
But there's, I think there's like 90 something, maybe not 90. That seems too high. But there's like a lot of countries that have nuclear subs. So they got like there could be one off the coast of like
So when they
Virginia
get close to
or
like the like 50 like that 50-mile radius,
yeah.
like when they're inside, not their own
As long as they
waters.
stay outside into international waters, they can sit there.
They'll sometimes they'll ride the line and like
Yeah.
it's suspicion.
No. But I mean that's crazy. Donald Trump warns U.S. civil war could be on the horizon.
Oh yeah, that's why they're locking him up and trying to.
We don't need a
They've
civil
done.
war.
They've done ran through the solutions. Now they're trying to kill people off. And
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
why not just tell us the country? Hey, listen, there's too many people. Like,
well, no.
quit having babies.
So from what I understand, we're not overpopulated. So from what I understand, because there's a dude. He was on Joe Rogan's show, and they were talking about it. So from like 100 years ago, a family would have like 19 kids.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that was because you had a farm. You needed a lot of help. And kids are free help. So they would have like 19 kids, put them to work or whatever. All right. So as over time has grown, like you don't have big families anymore. And for one, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
We're not farming like we was. So like if you was farming, you could take care of all those people.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're going out where we're buying food. Like it's more expensive, so it's harder for each kid. It's harder to take care of them because your dollar only goes so far.
Yeah.
But what it is from 100 years ago when all those kids were born,
Mm-hmm.
and from now, like from people only having 1 to 2 kids.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen from what that dude was saying in like 30 to 40 years, we're gonna have this huge drop off. So we're gonna have all these old people dying or retiring,
and then there's gonna be a gap.
We won't have enough young people to fill in those spots. So, and this is the thing, like nobody's like talking about, is like, which I guess is one reason why I was on Joe Rogan, is like nobody's talking about this huge drop off that's gonna happen in 40 to 50 years. So like you're gonna walk into a store and like it may not affect us because like we're in like a small town or whatever.
Yeah.
But like big places like Los Angeles, New York, like the huge places that have millions and millions of people,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna affect them the worst. So huge cities like Tokyo, which is one of the biggest cities,
And like big companies, like they won't be able to fill spots. Like
companies, it might not be as bad because there's always gonna be promotions, jobs, or whatever. It's just like, well, I mean, it is going to affect companies, but eventually they'll fill in their spots. But yeah, it's just gonna be like a huge like just drop off, which is in a way I guess technology could help with that because you could replace a lot of the jobs with
I just feel like we have a
robots.
lot of people, so like the there ain't
We
but so many homeowners that has places to rent or for sale.
All right. Well, you want to know the reason why? So the reason why we are having a house and rent crisis isn't because of anybody. It's because of Airbnb.
Really,
Yes. So if you go on to Airbnb right now, you could probably find in our area like anywhere from 600 to 5,000 houses.
It's a few near us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So those houses used to be available for rent.
but they turn into Airbnb
Yeah.
instead.
And now everybody, because
You can
people,
make money off of
yeah,
it,
people are
and
seeing the money it's bringing in, and they're doing Airbnb instead of renting them to like a family or whatever. That's why it's so hard to find a place to rent right now.
oh, I
And
gotcha.
that right there is driving up house prices along with inflation.
Yeah,
So that's the reason why we're in a bit of a pickle with that. Um, I was actually reading an article about how if it doesn't happen within like the next couple years, it's gonna happen within like the next 10 years of like a huge housing collapse
mhm.
because of Airbnb. And believe it or not, there's actually a bill in the works, and it's not Congress, but it's the House of or no, not the House of Representatives. What's the people below Congress? You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Mm,
You got Congress, which is the Senate, and then you got the
the
people below them.
legislative, what? It's like the
It's kind
executive.
of like people we elect. I can't remember, but
Dang,
those
I can't
people
think of it either.
those people have a bill in the works of they're trying to reduce the Airbnb thing, which should in return either lower housing or make more places available for rent.
At least make it harder to just make any place at Airbnb.
Yeah. I'm just checking the TikTok page. All right, so we got 3 new followers. That's 3 followers we didn't have. Eventually,
Check the views.
we'll. I don't think we have any right now. I don't think we've had any since this
No
whole.
messages or nothing.
Yeah, yeah, we ain't got any yet. Other than that one message we got that said, "Yo, what up for therapy?" But
I know. I hate that you didn't message back.
yeah, but I mean, I get it. Some people,
At least he hollered at us. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he
yeah,
done that.
and like, there's been a couple people like I've texted, that's texted onto the podcast, which for some reason, like, I'm getting texters that are texting in and asking like about stuff, and I keep asking them like, "Yo, would you be like interested in
It
calling in?"
it
And they're
takes
like,
people to build up to that.
"Yeah,"
You
which
know.
I mean, thankfully the one we had yesterday, said
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, and she done
but
good. I mean, she sat on
yeah,
the phone with us the whole time.
yeah, she was pretty cool, and like the conversation like you know it just kept going like it was it was fun, and I'm hoping we have more of that. Just gotta we're just waiting to see people calling in and texting and whatnot. But
But should we let them know the next day we're gonna
oh yeah, so I actually have to let that person know when we're gonna do it.
Wednesday?
So Wednesday.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh no, yeah, you
Yeah, the only
pickleball.
well actually
No. I could do it Monday, Tuesday.
so you want to try Tuesday?
Yeah,
All right. So Tuesday at 7.
7 o'clock
All
Eastern
right.
time.
So yeah, guys, Tuesday, and we'll put this on our TikTok, and I'll put it out on like Facebook
Yeah,
and
guys, just text us, and
Instagram,
if you have any questions on how anything works, or you know,
or just like tell your life stories or like whatever, like how we was talking about like elementary school or high school or whatever, like
any good stories.
yeah, just anything. Like it doesn't really matter what it is, but yeah, let me figure out the date. Because I like to say the date so people
Yeah.
will know. So
29th.
next Tuesday will be the August the 29th.
August 29th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yep. PM.
We'll be, yeah, PM. We'll be live.
Yeah, so just make sure if you want to view us or whatever, you can. But yeah, you can either text or call. We'll get with you. We'll schedule it, and we'll make it as easy as we can. Like literally, it's just two normal guys talking to you.
Yep.
But you want to try to end it here? Not waiting too long.
Yeah, but until next time, God bless and have a good day.
And hope everybody has a good evening. And this is B Red out.
Blake out.